From one leaf, many worlds. Discovering the magic behind green, black, and oolong tea. Tea is cherished across the globe. Think of green tea, black tea, or oolong tea, and you may picture very different flavors and customs. But did you know they all originate from the same plant, Camellia sinensis? Today, we'll unveil the secret behind this remarkable diversity and embark on a journey through the world of tea. Let's discover how subtle processing differences transform a single leaf into countless varieties. To begin, let's look at two of the most familiar types, green tea and black tea. Surprisingly, both come from the same leaf. The key difference lies in how they're processed, specifically how much they're allowed to oxidize. Green tea is quickly steamed or pan-fired after picking to halt oxidation, preserving its bright color and fresh, grassy flavor. Black tea, however, is rolled and exposed to air until it fully oxidizes, resulting in a deep, reddish-brown hue and rich, robust taste. The contrast is striking. The same plant can yield two completely different sensory experiences, purely through the art of controlling oxidation. But the story doesn't end with green and black tea. Between these two extremes lies a vast spectrum of flavors and aromas. Consider oolong tea, often described as partially oxidized. Its flavor sits between the bright freshness of green tea and the depth of black tea. White tea, made from young buds and lightly processed, offers a delicate, subtle taste. Yellow tea undergoes a gentle, yellowing process, resulting in a mild, honeyed aroma. Black teas like pu'er, known as post-fermented teas, can age over time like fine wine, developing complex, layered flavors. One leaf, countless possibilities. It's like painting with the same set of colors but achieving entirely different masterpieces through subtle technique and timing. As these varieties spread, unique tea traditions formed across the globe. In Japan, tea ceremonies emphasize tranquility and mindfulness, often centering on matcha. China and Taiwan refine the art of gongfu cha, carefully steeping oolong to draw out its subtle fragrance. England made black tea a cornerstone of social gatherings. Afternoon tea, complete with milk and sugar, became a cultural icon. In India, spiced chai warms countless hands each morning. In Morocco, green tea infused with mint offers a symbol of hospitality. From a single source come myriad cultural expressions, each shaped by local history, taste, and tradition. The diversity of tea also tells a story of travel and commerce. Originating in China, tea spread along the Silk Road and maritime routes, reaching across Asia and eventually Europe. By the 17th century, tea had become a prized commodity in Europe, triggering global trade rivalries. Colonial powers cultivated tea in places like India and Sri Lanka, further expanding its reach. Over centuries, tea evolved from a regional beverage to an international staple, its flavors and traditions blending with new cultures everywhere. In this way, tea not only satisfies the palate but also serves as a historical thread, weaving together distant lands and peoples. From one humble leaf, we encounter a world of flavors, colors, and aromas. Green, black, oolong, white, yellow, each created by subtle shifts in processing, each resonating with its own cultural and historical chords. When you sip tea, you're tasting centuries of tradition, craftsmanship, and human ingenuity. So, the next time you enjoy a cup, remember that its essence was nurtured in a single plant's leaves, then guided by human hands and time-honored techniques into the cup before you. Thank you for joining this exploration of tea's rich tapestry. If you've enjoyed this journey, consider subscribing and sharing. There's always more to discover in the world of taste and tradition. Until next time.